Sorry, so as I was saying, it's going to be something positive over here. And it's going to be something negative over here. So therefore, we have a point of inflection here, and over here it's concave up from negative infinity up to negative 2 over 9. And then it's concave down. Sorry, the handwriting's a little messy there, but it's concave down from negative 2 over 9 up to infinity. Awesome. So there we go. We also need to figure out the full point of inflection, so I actually need to plug in f of negative 2/9 back into the original function, and you'd have to do the tedious work normally, but I'll just tell you it's negative 1.18. You can take my word for it, or you can go check for yourself. Doesn't matter to me much either way, because I'm sure by now you know how to plug in a number into a function, so I'm not too concerned about that. All right, so the final step is we're going to graph and label we're going to graph this function and we're going to label it. So I'm going to draw a sketch of this function. Let's make our lines a little bit straighter. There we go, a nice straight line. Good. On a test, you'd hopefully have a ruler and they would give you some nice grids to work with, but we're just going to go with what we can here. So basically, we know what? Well, we know the zeros. So our first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my zeros. So we have a 0 at 0, 0. Where else do I have a 0? Negative 5 over 3 and 1, 0. Okay, cool. So negative 5 over 3, let's say this is 1, 2, negative 1, negative 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. Oh, I drew that wrong. My apologies. I didn't really draw that very well. There we go, all fixed. Okay, so the other one was where? I think 1, 0 was one of them, and then negative 5 over 3, which is just shy of 2. That's not going to be quite 2. So put that around there somewhere. Okay, so those are those points. Those are our zeros. Next, let's take a look at our maximums and minimums. So because we have no asymptotes, so I'm just going to skip step 2, 3, and 4 just because there are none, so there's no point in that. So step 5 tells us about the the maximum and the minimum. So it turned out we had a minimum at 1, negative 4. So minus 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 up. There we go. Awesome. Okay. So negative 1, negative 4. So there we go. It's right there. And then also we had one at 0.55, so a little bit past the half mark, and 1.65. So around there is where we have our maximum approximately. And then what else do we have? We have the increasing and decreasing interval. So this states that we're decreasing all the time except from negative 1 to 5 over 9. So we're increasing here, and then we're decreasing everywhere else. Oh, oopsie. And that is true, right? We're going, if we look at it from left to right, we're going down, 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 up, down, down, down forever. So mostly we're decreasing. We're not increasing very much, but I want to clarify that. Okay, very good. Excellent. And then what about concave up and concave down? So the point of inflection is at negative 2/9, negative 2 over 9, and what was the other value? Negative 1.18. Okay, so around, oops, negative 2/9, well, that's going to be around there, approximately. So I just want to make the shift clear that here we're switching to concave up. Maybe that's a little bit exaggerated there. But yeah, so we're concave down, and then now we're doing concave up, or sorry, where we're doing concave up, now we're doing concave down for the whole rest of it. Good. That's a relatively good drawing. This just looks a bit too much like a straight line. I want to make it clear. It's a curve, it's not a straight line, and it's concave down. Well, there we have it. There we have it. All right, well, that is it for this example. I will be going through two more full worked examples of this in a future video. This video is getting kind of long, but I will do two more in the next one because I don't feel that just one example, especially an example that happened to have no asymptotes, is really enough. So there will be another one of these as well. But until then, bye for now.